What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Flicking on My Big Tarot, here where I bring you the beauty, juice, and spiritual truths. I'm your spirit guide host, Miss DC. As you all know, you do not have to believe in tarot. Do not exclude yourself from the message because this shit can actually happen. Today, y'all, we're going to be doing a reading on Sagittarius with emphasis to Jay-Z. All my information will be in the description box below. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my video. And if this is so, drop a tip in my Cash App, leave a comment, let me know. I also do personal readings as well. Y'all, my online store, Flicking on My Big, has currently open. So if you all would like to go check that out, I would greatly appreciate it. And the Flicking on My Meme Oracle card deck that I created will also be for sale here very soon as well. So thank you to all my likes, shares, and my subscribers. My count is slowly but surely going up, but y'all have been really supporting me, so I really want to say thank you to that. Now, y'all, let's get into this energy, and let me again be clear. This is for the energy of Sagittarius. Okay, so if you have Sagittarius anywhere in your chart, a message could be in here for you. Now, am I saying this is 100% Sag? No. However, there are bits and pieces, the whole thing, it doesn't matter. There could be messages in here for you. Now, as this pertains to Jay-Z, Jay-Z is a human being just like anybody the fuck else, okay? So stop acting like the shit that's going around can't happen in real life, because it's literally going around so it can happen in real life. Now, there are a lot of allegations going around with a lot of these celebrities, but Jay-Z in particular, he, I'm guessing, is finally getting his share, finally getting caught up, because apparently allegedly Jay-Z, Beyonce, and P. Diddy were all in a room with a 13-year-old girl. And apparently it was Jay-Z who had did some things that were very inappropriate for an adult male like him, an old ass man like him, and a 13-year-old girl like her. And if Beyonce was present, bitch, you wrong too, okay? And of course, P. Diddy. Now, I had to start this video over a couple of times because shit just wasn't going the way I wanted it to. But this card was the only card that popped out. Lovers. Now, you could be involved with a Gemini Sagittarius. If you're not involved with a Sagittarius, there is a situation occurring with you and a lover. Now, we're not quite sure where this particular reading is going to go, but what I do know is there is a situation happening between you and a lover. Now, as it pertains to Jay-Z, him and his lover being Beyonce, also his other lover being, P. Diddy, okay, might have a little situation. Okay? So if you are single, then I'm not talking to you. That's just common sense. If you're single, I'm not talking to you. But there's a situation here that could be occurring between you and a lover. No skinny hoes. What if you're not a hoe? So somebody could possibly, again, what if you're not a hoe? Now, we don't know the size of the little girl. We do know she was 13 years old, and I'm going to assume she wasn't fat, is what I'm going to assume. And I'm going to assume also that she was not a hoe. Apparently, the young girl got picked up by P. Diddy to perform or something like that. I think she could have been an artist of some sort, a young artist. She got picked up. Allegedly, she was taken to this party. She was drugged, and they had their way with her, okay? And she was picked up in somebody's mode of transportation, okay? She was not a hoe. I would assume so at 13 years old. And I don't know what her size was. But right now, somebody's lover Somebody may have a thick lover, or somebody's lover may be thick, or somebody don't want to be in love with somebody who's small. There's something here about something involving somebody's weight. Now, what I do know about Sagittarius people generally tend to deal with people who are thick, big bone, slim, thick. They have some form of thickness to them. Most Sages that I know, most Sag men love heavier set women. You know what I'm saying? And I've only seen most Sages that I know with thick or heavier set women. So as you can see, it says no skinny hoes. So maybe this person or this little girl was possibly a thick little joint to be 13 years old. Maybe she didn't look, you know what I'm saying, her size, but it says no skinny hoes. What if you not a hoe? And then we got that camera down there. So somebody was possibly recording someone as well, which I wouldn't be surprised, especially at these parties, these little freak offs. Okay. So somebody and their lover, and you know what I'm also getting, somebody and their lover may have had a third party. Okay. Look, when you single, you usually happy. When you in a relationship, it's toxic. Most relationships are toxic. Let's just keep it a buck. Most relationships are fucking toxic. So again, you got somebody, you got lovers here. So when you single, it look like you happy. When you in a relationship with a lover, it seems like shit is toxic. And again, if there was a third party in the mix, that shit is probably toxic. So right now, Sag, you could be dealing with or being involved. Now, you know what is crazy? I'm going to put the video up here somewhere. The all signs readings that I did with Sag was you're happily faking a love-hate relationship. That was the title of the video that I did. You are happily faking a love-hate relationship. So this could be a situation, like I said, you are happily faking a love-hate relationship with somebody. And if this don't scream love-hate, this one was turned over, so we're going to take it. I have a rich idea. So somebody may have an idea that was may have had an idea that they knew would gain them lots of money. And look at this. Living cheap is expensive. So somebody may have had an idea. And so what I'm getting is somebody may have had to improvise or use what they had to create something big. So if all you got in your house is noodles, eggs, onions, and bacon, you done made you a goulash with some noodles. So you done whipped you up some noodles, you done boiled you some eggs, you done cut up some onions, and you done put all of that in your oodles and noodles. So you really didn't have a whole lot, and that was probably all you had in your fridge. So somebody improvised, or somebody took what little they had and turned it into something big. Now, Sages are really good for that as well. Most Sag people have really, really good ideas. They're usually really, really smart. Their ideas usually tend to land them lots of money. Sages usually know how to bring in money. They're usually really good with their money as well. Most Sages that I know have money. So, and there are some Sages that don't have no money, but again, somebody may, you know what I'm getting with this? I'm getting porno. I'm getting a pornographic video is what I'm getting. We got the cameras, we got the lovers, we got the toxic love-hate relationships. We got it's cheap. All you need is a camera, and you know what I'm saying? So I'm getting a few things here. Okay. So Sag, you could be into something like that. You know what I'm saying? You may have had an idea to start, and you know what also? Most Sages that I know are into photography. So again, you may have had an idea that, like I said, cost you a lot of money, but that doesn't mean that the idea was a righteous one. Okay, because you could have like dominating porn, or you could have what do you call that, dungeon paying like 50 shades of gray type of porn, dungeon porn and stuff like that, and it could make lots and lots of money, but it is what I would consider something to be unrighteous. So I think somebody had a really yeah, idea, and they utilized what they had. And again, you may have had a little bit of money and that idea bought you a bunch of money. Or you may have had a small camera and that small camera plus your idea generated a bunch of money. Okay. So the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords. So this is something that maybe you're not talking about. You and your lover, maybe congregating about this. You and your lover may not be expressing this to other people. Maybe this is just something that you and your lover know, or maybe this is something that your lover is doing and you don't know. And if this isn't Sag, this is whoever Sag is dealing with. So if you're like a cross reader, if you're cross reading for Sagittarius, so let's say you're a Cancer, or let's say you're an Aries, or let's say you're an Aquarius, or whatever the fuck the case is, this could be for you. So maybe Sag, if you're an other sign, maybe your Sagittarius is doing this. Maybe they're doing some shit behind your back. Maybe they're, you know what I'm saying, creating videos behind your back or whatever. But I feel like Sagittarius like to include their partners in on the shit that they be doing. Hence why Jay-Z and Beyonce be doing the shit that they be doing. Okay, and they're not saying anything. The Page of Cups, yeah, see, this is a card, this is a childish energy, this is an immature energy, and this card came out right under no skinny hoes. And what if you not a hoe? Okay, and again, with this Ace of Swords in reverse, not saying anything, not speaking, not expressing what your thoughts are, just kind of keeping some shit to yourself, it would make a lot of sense. So Sagittarius, y'all may be doing some shit right now that you're keeping to yourself, but you know it's very petty, you know it's very childish, and you know could possibly get somebody into a lot of trouble. Because this is an energy of, I'm being immature, I'm getting young wild teen, like a young wild teenager, you know, young dumb and broke is what I'm getting. Young, dumb, and broke, and then you ended up going, it's like young, dumb, and broke, but then you end up going viral. You know what I'm saying? Young, dumb, and broke, but you end up going viral. I think that's the title of this video. I'm gonna make young, dumb, and broke, but you end up going viral. And this is kind of some shit that I'm getting. And see, you got the Knight of Wands in reverse. So somebody here, and this came out under the toxic relationship. So with this Knight of Wands in reverse, this is giving me the energy that somebody in this relationship is being very bossy. Somebody is very authoritative. This person is more than in charge. This is somebody who's very pushy, very bossy, just very, you know, the boss from hell. You know what I'm saying? This is that type of individual. And somebody, again, is very petty, very immature. This is somebody, you're too grown to be acting like this. And this is somebody who doesn't really know how to use their words. Somebody who is emotionally immature as well. I just get somebody who hasn't grown up yet. With the Ten of Cups. I feel like trying to build a family business is what I'm getting. Like, I'm getting young, dumb, broke, but you may go viral is what I'm getting. So this is like a bunch of young kids doing stupid shit that gets a lot of traction is the energy that I'm picking up with this. You know, you got a bunch of young bucks that's just doing dumb stuff, and it's like you're too old to be doing this, or you're too you're being childish like this. At this age you shouldn't be doing this. But it's kind of like, well, we know that if we do this it'll go viral, or we know that if we do this, it'll get traction. Like, and whether it's positive or negative. Look, the Wheel of Fortune. However, even though you may get attention, all attention ain't good attention. You know what I'm saying? And this is what I'm saying. All attention isn't good attention. So even if you do have a rich idea, it can cause a bunch of unfortunate events. So yeah, you got a rich idea, you done recorded this, it done went viral, but now the police are after you. Now the police are looking for you. Now people in your neighborhood are waiting to walk up on you, or waiting to step up to you, or whatever. I wish I would see them. You remember the Cabo 5? You know what I'm saying? And they did that shit to that girl. Now, anywhere you go, you're going to have to hide, because people are really out here looking for you now. Families might be looking for you. Vigilantes may be out this bitch looking for you. Like, now you can't live a regular life, because anywhere you go, if people notice who you are, you can get got. You know what I'm saying? So this is somebody who I feel like somebody and their friends was trying to come together and build this family bond, or this emotional bond between family or friends, and it's going to come out to be an unfortunate situation. What's not being said? See, now, didn't I say there was something not being said between the lovers? So we have the Five of Wands. So if one lover knows about this, it's a fight. If the lover don't know about this, they're going to find out, and it's going to be a fight. Because one person, you got a set, a group, or you have a couple, rather. You have a couple here, and somebody is doing some freak off shit. Somebody doing some freaky shit, and they're not saying anything about it. But when the other partner finds out, it's going to be a what? A couple fight. Okay? It's going to be a couple fight. Somebody not saying something is going to lead to a fight, because it's like, why didn't you say anything? Or if this is if somebody knows something and they're not speaking on it, somebody else may end up finding out, because I get this is one of those unfortunate events. Somebody is going to find out and be like, why the fuck you didn't say anything? Or why did you just let this happen? I mean, you might as well have pulled the motherfucking trigger your goddamn self, because you let the shit happen. You let it happen and you didn't say anything. And I feel it's something with the feminine. The feminine energy in this case. So a feminine Sagittarius, or if it's not the Sag is the masculine, and whoever the Sag is dealing with could be the feminine. See, we got the World card. A child doing something with a fucking child. Two immature motherfuckers. Now, the problem is the child may not have initiated this. So again, you got the World, which could signify a baby, a child, premature. It could also something not ending. The maturity level of something hasn't ended, so it still has time to grow. Something isn't over, something isn't done yet. And you see how you got two girls, two skirts. You know what I'm also getting with this shit? This is like if a grown-ass man like Jay-Z said, Beyonce, you dress up in a dress. You dress up in a little doll dress, and you get a matching dress for the 13-year-old girl. And y'all and y'all dress up together. And let's take pictures. You know what I'm saying? How about you and it can be something as simple as, how about you and your biggest fan? This 13-year-old girl loves you. Why don't y'all twin? You know what I'm saying? And Beyonce probably know, but then she probably don't know. Jay-Z say, you know what, maybe we should do a photo shoot for you and your biggest fan. And since this 13-year-old girl is your biggest fan and she's also an artist, why don't y'all put on the same dress, put on a doll dress, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna take some pictures of y'all posing together. And it's like you got two dummies, okay? And not the child, I mean. You got Jay-Z as the dummy and his wife as the dummy. And then you got these two dummies trying to play a role on this child. Two lover dummies trying to play this role on this child. And of course, the child is innocent. The child, not the dummy. It's the two fuck ass adults that's doing this. So there could be two adults right now. And if you know of anybody doing this shit, y'all better report these motherfuckers. Y'all better report them. Because I know right now, I know a Sag that I work with who is a fucking pervert. He's not necessarily a pervert to children, but he's a nasty ass, fuck ass pervert. And he's nasty to women. So if he's nasty to fucking women, it's not really no extent that a motherfucker will go. I don't put nothing past nobody. Okay? I don't put nothing past nobody. And he is an old ass. He about to be 51. And he's a Sagittarius. Birthday in December. He about to be 51 years old. Steady walking around acting like he 20 something. Oh, I'm about to be 51. I know I don't look my age. Bitch, you look every bit of it. And then some. The fuck? Nasty ass, old ass man. And look at that. The Two of Cups. See? What did I say about this relationship? Two of Cups in reverse. These lovers really ain't it. They putting on. Like Jay-Z and Beyonce. Both of them motherfuckers is putting on. Jay-Z is out doing whatever with men and women. Beyonce out here doing shit with men and women. They said allegedly Beyonce and Sanaa Lathan was linking up with each other. Okay, on top of some other females. So like I said, a lot of this shit just be for show. A lot of this shit be for show. And a lot of these dudes out here, especially in the industry, are nasty like that. They don't really like these women. They don't care about these women. I forgot who the fuck it was that said, what's his name? Slow down. I just want to get to know you. But don't turn around, because that pretty round thing looks good to me. That dude, Isaiah, Ezra, Jeremiah, I think that was his name. He was talking about how in the industry, when he was, he's still in the industry, but he used to talk about how he used to get, they used to get so many females that they got tired of dealing with females, so they started going to men. You know what I'm saying? He had did like a little documentary, and he was saying they used to get so much cat that they got tired of sleeping with women. So the excitement was now dealing with men. Okay? So listen, and with this Knight of Wands in the reverse, nasty ass, negative ass energy, trust me when I tell you, I don't put nothing past none of these dudes. And look at this. The unfortunate part is the game. With that Ace of Pentacles, the unfortunate part is the game. And see, somebody is going to lose their family. Somebody is trying to, I feel like somebody is trying to get to another friend group. Cause it's like, oh, I was kicked out of my little friend group. Let me come over here. Maybe it's a good idea to go over here now. And see, you're going to end up taking one for the team. Somebody going to end up hurt. Somebody going to end up taking one for the team, but it's not going to be in the way they want. Nay, are you eating? Can you let your dog out, please? Thank you. Yeah. So I feel like somebody is going to be down bad. Somebody going to be feeling some hurt. Somebody going to be feeling some pain. Somebody here is, I feel like, yeah, this isn't going to go right for somebody. Somebody might gain something just like Jay-Z and Beyonce and all these little bastards. They out here gaining all this money, all this fame, all this wealth. But the trouble that they're going to incur after doing all of this, now they may end up trying to run to a different friend group, running to people trying to be saved by people that wanted to help them, but maybe they didn't. Because I know there was like a story that came out where Jay-Z had one of his family members reach out to him for like $5,000 or something like that. It was either like $1,000 or $5,000 or some shit like that. And Jay-Z was pretty much like, no, he didn't want to give it to him, even though it was family. So what I'm saying is, now you as Jay-Z or you as a Sag may need somebody, and the person that you need may not want to help you now because you was trying to dog them. Or maybe you didn't see them as a friend group. And so, like I said, it's going to be unfortunate because you're going to get a gain. Oh, you're going to get a huge gain, but then you're going to lose it. You're going to lose this gain that you get, and that's going to be where the misfortune or the unfortunate event is. That's what's going to happen. Yeah, and somebody is going to be very much wounded. Somebody is going to lose the battle. Somebody is going to lose the war. Somebody taking one for the team ain't even it. This is somebody who they're going to lose their foundation. This is somebody who may not be able to recover from whatever this is. And it could also be too, this relationship that they're in is going to be to their detriment. Sag, I don't know what the fuck y'all got going on, but happy birthday. If you don't, you better.